Hello, am I audible?
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you. We have, I think, about 2, 3 minutes.
Right now, sir. If you are
Okay.
ready,
So,
sir.
how many participants are
Sir,
there?
sharing your presentation, right?
Yeah, I'm sharing. Yeah, just give me one
No,
minute.
no, sir. I haven't given you the presenter, right, sir? I will just give you an introduction, sir, about the webinar. Then I will give you the presenter, right? Then
Mhm.
they give presenter, right? Yes, sir. Now you are presenting, sir. Do you want to, sir, share the content just for trial? Hello, sir.
Just,
Yes.
is it okay?
So it is you are sharing your content. Just let us give 1 minute, sir. Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah, we can start now.
Sir, let me just give the introduction, sir. Then you can again do the same thing, sir. Right now, you can stop sharing, sir. Then I will give you the
Okay.
presenter, right? As soon as I will give the stage to you, sir, you can start the sharing.
Right.
Okay, sir. So, good morning and namaskar. Welcome to this one-day webinar on social media and public information in a disaster situation, which is organized by the Meteorological Risk Management Division, National Institute of Disaster Management, Ministry of Home Affairs. As we all know that the media forges a direct link between the public and emergency organization and play a very important role in disseminating vital information to the public, whether it is before, during, or even after disaster. So the media assist in the management of disaster by educating the people about disaster, of hazards, information about affected areas, alerting government officials, relief organizations, and the public to spread like specific needs also, and also facilitate preparedness and response. Information is most vital, like valuable commodities during emergencies or disaster. Every is very essential organization ability gain or lose visibility. So like rapid and effective assistance for those affected by a disaster. So we can say that information is the main element in like damage and need assessment process also, and it is basic for coordination and decision making in emergency. So it has a powerful impact how like national and international resources are mobilized, and public and social media communication, like public, yes, public and social media communication and media relation has become very key element in effective like emergency management, and technical operation in disaster situations must be accompanied by good public coordination and information strategies. So to enlighten us more in the theme of this today's webinar, we will be graced by Sri Nimish Kapoorji, scientist from Vigyan Prasar, and Dr. Surya Prakash, GMR Division NIDM will try to join us in the valedictory session. However, our Executive Director, NIDM, Major General Manoj Kumar Bindal, Vishesh Seva Medal, could not join us in the today's webinar due to urgent meeting, but he has sent his best wishes for the webinar. So once again, I welcome all the participant speakers who are joining us through Cisco WebEx platform. Let us move quickly to our technical session. I will request all the participants for active participation and raising relevant questions and comments in the Q&A box, or you can also use the chat window. We will be having question and answer at the end of each presentation, after each presentation from the distinguished speakers. So like I was mentioning, over the last decades, there has been an overwhelming amount of cases where false news spread like during crisis event, such as natural disaster or any terrorist attack also. So this misinformation proves to be very dangerous during like this menacing situation, and as the integrity and accuracy of the emergency communication is of the like utmost importance. Given that emergency communication are often needed for like affected people to make informed decision regarding planning and evacuation. It is very vital that misinformation is controlled in an effective and very efficient manner. So to discuss this topic in more detail, we have the expert in this field, Dr. Nimish Kapoorji, who is working in Vigyan Prasar, and which is an autonomous organization of Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. He's working there as a scientist and science communicator for the last 16 years, and currently engaged as scientist, principal scientist, and head of publication division, Science Film Festival Unit, and also Indian Science Wire program. Sir has a very vast working experience in electronic media and has received several prestigious recognition in the field of popular sciences and environmental communication, such as Certified Trainer of Fact Verification and Certified Award by Google News Initiative 2018. So with these words, I will just like to pass on the stage to you, sir. Thank you joining us, sir. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Rajuji, and respected all officials of National Institute of Disaster Management and all the fellow participants. I'm thankful to NIDM for this workshop. Today, I will talk about fake news, how it spreads, and what are the tools and techniques to verify the fake news and fact check. So there are 3-4 tools which I will discuss today, and I will demonstrate in fact. And these tools are Google reverse image search, InVid software. InVid is a free of cost available online. You can add to your Chrome. And one is YouTube data viewer, and some other tools also. So we'll try to understand how and why and what are the reasons to spread these misinformation. And this is a long बहुत पहले से ये शुरू हो चुका है. Some 25 years back, 30 years back, I remember one incident when our media houses, and including BBC and newspapers, published and telecast broadcast that Lord Ganesha drinking milk. So this is long tradition of fake news in the country, and all countries, I think these kind of examples we can observe through internet. So I'm just sharing my presentation. Give me 1 minute. I think it is okay.
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Yeah. So this is today's topic: fake news and fact check.
You can make it full screen, sir, so that.
Actually, I don't know. There is some problem. I have clicked for the screen.
Yes, sir. It is full screen.
Yeah, let me. Yeah. So this slide is, in this COVID period, 2 sadhus and 1 driver were, killed by the mob, and this is the latest example of mob lynching due to this WhatsApp and social media. This rumors and misinformation or disinformation was spread, and lot of laborers and जो हमारा श्रमिक है, मजदूर है, वो यहाँ पर इकट्ठे हो गए outside the railway stations of Anand Vihar and Mumbai. So this shows how these rumors work. So this slide, which I already mentioned, that this भगवान गणेश जो है वो दूध पी रहे हैं, ये आई थिंक 1997-98 में ये और पहले इट इज अर्ली 90s ये हुआ था। और इस तरह का र्यूमर बहुत सारे आते रहते हैं। कहीं पे किसी देवी देवता का मूर्ति या कोई इमेज आ जाता है दीवार पर, वॉल पे कोई शेडो आ गया, लॉट ऑफ disinformation and hoaxes is spread via our traditional media or online social digital media. Well, this is एक Bhojpuri film photo. There is nothing to do with any Hindu-Muslim riot or any Mahila Utpidhan or any crime against women. No, nothing. This is a film shooting scene, and this, if you can Google Bashir Hart riots. Bashir Hart is a place in West Bengal. You will able to find lot of news जहाँ पर lot of danga and this Agjani and so on with this image photo of film जिसका कोई सच्चाई से लेना देना नहीं है, और लेकिन वहां पर ये सारी चीजें हो गई। This another interesting news featured by broadcast, telecast, uh, disseminated by our national media, Republic TV and DNA, News 18 and Times Now and other newspapers, portals, that Mandarin is Pakistan's official language now. And when we checked, then we found that Pakistan initiated one short certificate course for their army personnel to learn the Mandarin for communication, to speak to their China counterpart at the border. Because Chinese, especially these army personnel, uh, don't know how to speak English or Hindi or Urdu or any other language. So Pakistan initiated this course. There is nothing to this official language thing. This photo, Mahatma Gandhi with Dalai Lama, was spread in 2017 after the statement of Dalai Lama, जिसमें उन्होंने बोला था कि महात्मा गांधी मेरे सपने में आए थे। तो यहाँ पर एक बच्चा दलाई लामा को महात्मा गांधी के संग में पेस्ट कर दिया गया, एंड उसको लाइफ मैगजीन इज ए वेल रेड मैगजीन, इज ए ग्लोबल मैगजीन, उसका कवर पेज पे इसको बना दिया गया। When उसको जब हमने सर्च किया तो we came to know that this photo महात्मा गांधी का अकेला का फोटो है, and this photo was released by Twitter handle of UK Prime Minister Office when Mahatma Gandhi visited in London, UK, Downing Street in 1932. उस समय का फोटो है, and there is no connection of Dalai Lama with this photo of Mahatma Gandhi. So when you will search through Google, I will demonstrate the tool, and it is known as Google reverse image search. What I already did, that I have cropped the subject part of the photo. What is the subject? He is the subject. Maybe Dalai Lama may be the subject. You can just separate the photo, Mahatma Gandhi and Dalai Lama, and you just save the photo. And please remember, when you crop the image, no portion of, just give me 1 minute. Hello. Yes. I'm just taking 1 minute break. There is some emergency call. I'm coming back. Yeah, sorry. So this photo, when we check through search, you have crop the image, this Dalai Lama and Mahatma Gandhi, and be careful when you cropping the image. There is one very good tool. It is known as snipping tool. The snipping tool works like a scissors, and you can both these. And be careful that कोई भी फोटो का जो पार्ट है, दलाई लामा का जो हाथ है, ये दोनों को फोटो को सावधानी और I'll demonstrate this Mahatma Gandhi alone I have saved in my laptop, and when I'll search through Google reverse image search, immediately I'll get the images covered by Times of India, by the Guardian, BBC, and other newspapers, where the original image shared by Twitter handle was covered, was placed, and immediately you will be able to see the image on Google. And when you search this false fake image through Google reverse image search, then you will find only and only this kind of fake images in lakhs and crores of pages. Millions of pages, you will find this fake image. So it indicates how this fake photo, fake video, or fake messages, you know, people are making viral, and million pages you can see. So this is the original photo of Mahatma Gandhi, and this is morphed, and this is original Dalai Lama. This photo again is a fake photo, and this is the original photo when Modi visited Pakistan and he met Nawaz Sharif, and this is the original photo. This photo, Nehru with dancer, this is another the original photo where no connection of Pandit Nehru. This is Lingayat Catholic Church, and there is no church in Bangalore. This is our $1 church. This is, you know, uh, most, strongest person of the world in the center. No, this is another fake image. This is the original image where chair is empty. You can set your photo in this center chair. This photo saying that Mughal emperor, Mughal king in the Rahul Gandhi's office. No, this is Mahatma Gandhi's photo. So, this kind of misinformation, and when fake, the real problem with fake news is, जब आपको एक बार fake news पता चल जाती है, WhatsApp में आ जाती है, then it is not only that fake news makes people believe false things, rather it reduces the chance of people accepting the true information, right? So बहुत मुश्किल होता है हमको लोगों को सही जानकारी देना, तो इसलिए ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है। इसके लिए अब how misinformation works: rumor spreading material aired online, panic, they are creating panic, anxiety, misleading information, and people reactions to misleading information ultimately damage to society. So this is the way how misinformation works. So I will define the types of misinformation, because when you are entering this arena of fact check or fact verification, and today you will be able to know the tools and techniques of how to check the fake photo, fake news, then you must know the types of misinformation. And there is one disinformation also. Misinformation is I am just passing you the wrong information without any intention, without knowing that information is true or not, or false. But when I have some clear intention, I have some preconceived notion to create some riots, violence, you know, uh, anything wrong, and I know that I am doing this thing wrong, I am informing you wrong things, then I am disinforming you. So this is the difference between mis and disinformation. And this mis or disinformation types, this is misrepresentation, misleading, wrong context, factually incorrect, manipulated content, unscientific claims and outright lies. So these kind of misinformation are there, and our DGWHO clearly mentioned that we are not just fighting an epidemic, we are fighting an infodemics. What misinformation has spread in India? प्याज खाने से कोरोना वायरस को रोका जा सकता है. You can eat onion daily, no problem. Garlic is good, as our researchers and Ayurveda says that garlic is good for blood pressure and onion is also good. But there is no connection of COVID or coronavirus with onion. This is misleading. There is no research found in internet. Aspirin is a medicine of coronavirus. Again, this is factually incorrect. Aspirin is a medicine suitable for blood pressure patient or heart patient, but there is no connection of COVID or coronavirus with the aspirin. This is factually incorrect. गाय का गोबर एंड गोमूत्र कोरोना वायरस को ठीक कर सकता है. These all type of rumors I have collected from media, from social media, your WhatsApp university, and this is again actually incorrect. मांस का सेवन, मांस खाने से कोविड होता है, कोरोना होता है. No, this is misleading. This map, based on this, should we accept to start seeing significant outbreak in the Europe and the US shortly? The whole world would be in complex lockdown by the end of Feb. And this is where 5 million Wuhan residents have gone for Lunar New Year, a different view of, So this is a nothing but misrepresentation of a actual original air traffic map. एयर ट्रैफिक मैप का ये मिस रिप्रेजेंट किया है, गलत उसको बताया गया. This Gargle, is helpful to avoid this coronavirus infection. This is misleading. Gargle is good for your throat, no issues, but there is no research, no study related to coronavirus and gargles. Sauna bath is helpful to prevent COVID-19. This is factually incorrect. Sauna bath and hair dryer and lot of other bath, as mentioned in our naturopathy and Ayurvedic treatments, these are good for your health, but this is factual incorrect. There is no connection with COVID. This coronavirus का बोल रहा है कि massive release of sulfur dioxide gas from the outskirts of Wuhan, commonly associated with the burning of organic matters, and these dead bodies of COVID patients, manipulated content. There is no such information shared by any media organization or government organization. Dettol is, competent to kill the COVID-19. This is again misleading. There is no research in Dettol or any sanitizer कि वो उसको एक तो मारना शब्द is wrong. You cannot kill. You just break the wall of the virus, the lipid layer, protein, and the RNA can be, वो खत्म हो सकता है. और आप हाथ साबुन से धोएंगे, सैनिटाइजर से धोएंगे, तो वो उसको हम एक्टिव कर सकते हैं. बट ये मारना is a wrong word used here, and Dettol has nothing to do with COVID-19 खत्म करने में. It can be act as sanitizer or not, nothing else. And this is misleading overall. If the information is so good that it seems to be correct, then it is probably not true. How would you react if you heard of easy remedies for the treatment of coronavirus infection, no easy ways to prevent COVID infection, and read some very annoying information about the health condition that is caused by corona? Please confirm and confirm from the authentic websites, from the government websites, research papers, Google Scholar search, and after confirmation, you can verify photo and video at least with the help of online freely available tools, which I am going to demonstrate now. And as far as text and sounds are concerned, text is not a big deal. You can just copy the text and search with the help of Google. You will be able to find the text is correct or not correct. And sound is very difficult. There is no tool or technique to detect sound, whether it is wrong or right. Anybody can, कोई भी आवाज निकाल के आप बोल सकते हैं और लोगों को ट्रस्ट हो सकता है. तो be careful with sound. But we have some tools, good tools to detect fake photo and fake video and related news associated with photo or video. So this is reverse image search. Google reverse image search we are focusing because we are using Google in India. If we are in China, so we use Baidu search engine. So a lot of these things, and this is very easy. You just listen carefully, note it down, and you will be able to use very easy process. This is Google reverse image search. You have to click on the image. When you open Google page, you will find image. You just click on image, then you will find this camera icon, small red dot on the camera. This camera icon will open. Click on the camera, then this reverse image search page will be uh, open. There are two options: paste image URL and upload an image. You have to click on upload an image better, because if you have URL, you can paste the URL and search your image, but upload an image is safer, better, because you can crop the image, crop the subject, as I told in the case of Mahatma Gandhi. I will demonstrate this Mahatma Gandhi image with online this tool. So I have this, cropped image of Mahatma Gandhi in my laptop for the demonstration. So upload an image and just click search by image. You will find, you can tell if any image is old, if appeared earlier on the web. You can tell in what context an image was used, and you can work out the source. उसका सोर्स क्या है, वो पहले कहाँ पे इस्तेमाल हुई है, वो फोटो सही है गलत है, ये सारी चीजें आप पता लगा पाएंगे. And this is search by image by Google. This is another uh, online, actually. For online photo, you can add the Google reverse image tool to your Chrome. For this, you just type on the in your internet, search by Google, search by image. You will get an option, add to Chrome. You can add this search engine search tool to your Chrome, and you can search any image online. So this is another Rev I reverse image search. You can also add this search engine to your Chrome. This is another fantastic reverse image search engine. Why? Because it will provide you all the reverse image search: Google, Chennai, Sidral, Yandex, and Baidu. All the reverse image searches are there, and you can select any one of them. If you are in India and you are searching any Indian images, you can click on Google. If you have to search any images from China, you can go with Baidu search. Any Russian, you can go with Yandex. Sidral, Chennai for Europe. So Google is sufficient in Indian scenario. So this is another photo. Italian man who has lost his entire family to coronavirus finally commits suicide at the top of the hotel. Is it true? What I did, I just cropped the photo, right hand side. This I saved in my laptop. And when we do reverse image with this image, we get the result that man jumps to death from the top of the Hotel Valencia Center, and the news from Hotel Valencia Center in Spain, not in Italy. Number one. Number two, this news was published on 27th of December 2019, not in March, when it affected Italy during Feb or March. So this is before COVID photo, and there is no relation of this photo with uh, uh, COVID or any other, this health emergency. So this is a photo from a video or photo from Spain, and this is, the post is dated 27th December, and that's why photo and tweet are fake. So you can easily, and now we are going to how to verify video. In video, we have you can use reverse image search option, because when you are able to take a still frame, a still photo from a video, and you can use these thumbnails and apply Google reverse image search. And there are fantastic tools which give you the keyframe or thumbnails or still photograph of your video. Then you can apply Google reverse image search. Smart keyword search is strong observational skill. And if you are a journalist, you know old-fashioned journalism, how to observe, how to visit any photo or video, and what are the outcomes. This is YouTube data viewer. Limitation of this tool is that this is only work for YouTube videos. So you just enter the URL of the YouTube and click on the go. You will find the date and time of the video जब उसको post किया गया YouTube में, or you will find the still frames, still images of that video, and you can on the right click you can apply Google reverse image search, and immediately you will be able to find the actual video. So this is good, but only for YouTube. This is another fantastic search engine, fake video news debunker by Invit. You can note it down. Invit EU Chrome download. This is very powerful search engine or tool. It can be added to your Chrome, and it is working for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube videos. So, and please note it down, Invit EU Chrome download or fake video news debunker by Invit, and you will get option add to Chrome. You please add this Invit tool to your Chrome, and it will be reflected on your laptop or computer screen at the right hand side, corner of the right hand side. Then this is Invit. Invit-project.eu. You can type anything. Invit will be appeared on your Google, and you can easily add to your Chrome. This is fantastic tool, and this image, this Molvi, licking utensils. And when we searched, we found that this video is was uploaded on 2018 July, and there is no linkage of this licking spoon and plate with COVID or Corona. And they are doing this, उनके मस्जिद में जो भी झूठन बचती है, प्रसाद का झूठन जो बचता है, उसको वो खा लेते हैं, बिकॉज उनका ये मानना है कि जो भी फूड है, एनी पार्टिकल ऑफ फूड, वो नाली में नहीं जाना चाहिए. तो दिस इज डूइंग जुलाई 2018 वीडियो, देयर इज नो रिलेशन विद कोविड. खूब इसको वायरल हुआ, बहुत सारे मीडिया में और बहुत सारी जगहों पे वायरल हुआ. दिस इज अनदर टूल कि जो सूखे मटर के दाने हैं उनको रंगा जा रहा है. तो ये मटर के दानों को रंगा नहीं जा रहा है. दिस इज फंजीसाइडल वॉश ऑफ सोयाबीन सीड और व्हीट सीड. ये गेहूं या सोयाबीन के दानों को केमिकल वॉश कर रहे हैं ताकि उसका शेल्फ लाइफ बढ़ जाए. टू इम्प्रूव द शेल्फ लाइफ दे आर जस्ट डूइंग केमिकल वॉश ऑफ seeds of wheat or soybean. So there is no green peas coloring with toxic coloring agents. So this is all about my presentation. Now I will demonstrate these 2-3 tools. Just time stop sharing, and in case any question you have, you can just mention in the question answer session, and or chat box. I am able to see there is no question here, so I'm just continuing my demonstration, and just let me open to Chrome just a minute. Now this is Google page, and here is the image. I'm clicking on image, right? There is camera symbol. I'm clicking on camera. Then there are two options: paste image URL and upload an image. So now I am uploading an image. Choose file, right? So डेमो पिक्स एंड डेमो पिक्स में आई हैव दिस गांधी क्रॉप लामा। तो यहाँ पर गांधी जी को फोटो को मैंने क्रॉप करके रखा हुआ है। देन ओपन, एंड ओपन करने के बाद I will be able to see this Mahatma Gandhi alone in the all the photos, right? And this is, but I am not aware about this web portals or website. So better to find something trustworthy. It can be GLB News or something. It may be Times of India. It may be Z5. It Pinterest. I'm not interested in this. But when we'll move forward, DNA India, then Twitter.com, and so on. न्यूज 18, राइट? महात्मा गांधी यहाँ पर आपको अकेले दिखाई दे रहे हैं सारे फोटोज में। सकते हैं कि ये दिव्य भारत है, इंडिया मार्ट है, और भी हम थोड़ा आगे बढ़ेंगे तो वी मे गेट सम मोर ट्रस्टवर्दी सोर्सेज। या इंडिया टुडे, राइट? अब इंडिया टुडे में भी ये फोटो महात्मा गांधी का अकेले का है। देयर इज नो कनेक्शन विद दलाई लामा, राइट? एडिशन CNN एंड so on, images and so on. So I am also searching the Twitter post, tweet by the UK Prime Minister office. You will be found in a couple of pages. So this is working of Google reverse image search to find the source and authenticity, and uh, uh, all about the truthfulness of photo. So now I'll demonstrate the how this. Just a minute. I'm trying to share this. 1 minute. I have copied the link of this Greenpeace coloring video, right? Now I am opening InVid. This is InVid, open InVid. So in open InVid, you have a lot of options. One is analysis, keyframe, thumbnail, Twitter search, magnifier, metadata, video write, forensic. I will go to analysis. Then I'm just pasting the URL and submit. InVid is a very fantastic tool. You please add to your Chrome. You read all the so if you can say this video is not true, number one. Then these are the thumbnails. Any photo we can click here and fake news debunker, and you will be able to see all the reverse image searches here. Google, Yandex, Bing, Tenai, Baidu, Reddit. I'm just clicking on Google. Here you can see adulteration, food adulteration, content, and so on. But what I am searching is yes, you can see here fungicidal coating. This is all about fungicidal coating, not artificial colors mixing, right? So this clue will help you to search more and find out the original video, and which says this is fungicidal coating. There is no connection of toxic elements or green color with this thing. So this is all about how to use these tools, to search the this thing. So now I would request, I would like to interact more. If Rajuji, you have some questions, or some other fellow participants have some question, I will be happy to give the answers about the tool technique or some other aspect of these tools or fake news or images.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful presentation and wonderfully highlighting that although the significant benefits of using social media. The unmoderated nature of sites like Twitter or Snapchat, Facebook can create a rumor also among users. And when false news information is like maliciously or mistakenly spread on social media site, it can result in millions of misinformed users, just like you have highlighted. And sir, like you rightly mentioned out that the threat of misinformation propagating throughout social media brings the need for timely and very valid debunking posts from trustworthy accounts. In many of the cases where false news like information spread during disaster events, government accounts and other major accounts turn to social media to supply the public with the updated information. So there is one question he wants to say, like in case once we find out like about the fake news, like this news is false, what could be done at the user end so that we can stop it or we can mark it that this news is false? Like what can be done at the user end?
Is this question in the available in chat box?
Sir, actually, he has directed to the host, so they can ask specific question to his specific. So it is directed towards me. Like,
Yeah, please repeat the question.
so basically, he wants
Please
to know, sir,
repeat.
once somebody finds out what this, so how he can contribute further disseminating that fake news? What he can do to stop the spread of that fake news? So basically, he is asking something like
Okay,
that.
this is a good question. As a responsible citizen of the country, you can immediately request to your friend who is spreading the fake news through any social media or any other mode to stop this nonsense. And there is maybe, this may create some panic and some loss to the society. So you please stop the individual or any like WhatsApp group admin. You can just request them to stop these kind of fake news or rumors immediately, number one. And it is very difficult to reach the police station to make FIR against our any of our WhatsApp group or friends, because all WhatsApp group are our, office colleagues, staff, or friends or relatives. So we can't do that. But for your information, we have cyber cells in our police stations. You can make FIR with the any particular message or any particular, if you think that you can do that. And we have our press council, we have our news broadcaster association. You can make complaint in case you find any kind of wrong or any kind of fake news going on any media portal and newspapers or TV channel. Unfortunately, we don't have any policy to regulate the digital news media, OTT channels or online media. But whatever our print newspapers and TV channels, websites and web portals, they are under the supervision of that particular channel or TV channel or newspaper. So they are keep watching by the government and other agencies. But we have to regulate these lot of portals also. So it is requirement, and I think in coming months or coming time, our ministries will look on it, and I think it is required. So as an individual, as an informed citizen, I would like to say that you have to immediately stop the message, check the photo or video with the tools which I have shared today, and you can immediately request to stop this. You are mute, Rajuji. You kindly unmute.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for that. So there is one more question, sir, from Vasuki ji. He's from Civil Defense. So he wants to know, sir, can you suggest any mobile app traces such fake news or videos, etc.? Because he wants to say that because nowadays the world is more dependent, like world is more dependent on mobile. So, is there any mobile app or something that is they can use it through mobile?
There is no app as such in my knowledge, because app are based on some, programming, and app may have some limitation, because this fake news and this fake news industry has no, limitation. They can do anything. They can crop the image, they can modify the message, they can mislead you, they can uh, create any kind of humor anytime, anywhere, with any clipping, any. So this I don't think any app will be helpful, but with the help of these tools, Google reverse image search, YouTube data viewer, and InVid platform, you will be able to search at least what is true and what is false, because these tools will help you to direct you the authentic source. This is in case of Mahatma Gandhi picture, which I have demonstrated. Immediately you will be able to search the Times of India, India Today, Hindustan Times, Guardian, BBC pages, where you will find Mahatma Gandhi alone in the photo. There is no connection with the Dalai Lama. And when you enter Mahatma Gandhi with Dalai Lama fake photo, then you will find only the fake images, and you will also notice that all the fake images was disseminated by not any responsible platform. All the Facebook, Twitters, and so on. All the lot of irresponsible unknown portals. But when you crop the image and you just Google apply with Google reverse image search, then you will get the source information, all these things. Yes. You're not, Rajuji, please unmute. Unmute, please.
Okay, okay, sir. So there is one more. So see, we have images. So find a media house they can talk. You have so slides also some of the information that was actually, I would say, like posted misinformation. So, and why government is not taking like information?
Rajaji, your internet connection, or there may be some problem in my connection. I don't know. Your question was not completely
Okay, okay, sir. I will repeat it
communicated.
once again, sir.
Can Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. So the question is, sir, from Nagarajan, that since we have such search engines where we can verify the images, why not media houses, big media houses, they check and publish? And why government, is there any provision, or is why government is not taking actions against such misinformation, like to check?
No, no, no. Who says that government is not taking any action? Government is in action now. Our Press Information Bureau, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, has set up a team of fact checkers, and their Press Information Bureau daily they are checking the fact or misleading images or fake images or fake videos. And this Press Information Bureau is daily posting or on Twitter and on Facebook and other media that this is fake, this is false, this is true or not true. And I will be happy to say that our Vice President of India and our President House, our Honorable President, also they are keen to learn these tools and techniques. And our colleagues in a couple of months back, they visited the Vice President House, and they demonstrated these tools to the vice president staff. So I think government is active now, and all the ministries, whether it is science technology, whether it is health and family welfare, whether it is any ministry related to these things, all have teams of fact checkers, editors, and social media experts to verify the photos and video, and they are taking action also, because we have laws, we have ourselves in our police stations, we can lodge FIR against these things. So now it is uh, uh, action is required from our side also. We fellow citizens can also be actively participated in this mission against fake news.
Thank you very much, sir. So there are several questions, sir, but I think we will take only this
One
question,
question
sir.
I
There
am
are
able
other
to
questions, sir.
give me 1 minute. One question. Myself, Manoj Kumar,
Yes, sir,
research
definitely, sir.
scholar. Okay. Please don't introduce yourself. Should we have a platform to just uh, redirect the content and verify it, especially used by those not so well versed with digital platform? Sharad Ramesh Sudhan, to Sardar Ramesh Sudhan ji. To Sardar Sahab, as I already mentioned and demonstrated, this Google reverse image search is a very fantastic tool in which is a very good tool, very powerful search engine, and very easy to use. If you can practice, I don't think any difficulty to use it. A common cyber platform for citizens so that a common man knows authenticity of the content. Oftentimes, people are not by themselves enabled, competent to take a call whether content is fake, fictitious, or misleading. Oh, very good question. I will answer that. And one more question. Are there no artificial intelligence tool to automatically spread such fake news becoming viral, because everyone will not take that much effort to check the authenticity? Very difficult, sir, because artificial intelligence has limitation, because whatever artificial intelligence we prepare a robot or any machine with AI, with some specific programming or intelligence, but you cannot commit that people, anybody can find any, new way to mislead you or to spread rumor. So I don't think right now we have any enabled artificial intelligence tool. And the other question was, uh, let me read once again. A common cyber platform for citizens, uh, uh, that a common man knows authenticity of the content. Oftentimes, people, yes. This is a very good question. You can note it down. A couple of websites. One is uh, Alt Alt News, and another is vishwasnews.com. Vishwas News, Alt News, and Press Information Bureau. These are the private and government websites. They are doing daily fact check. Daily, they are doing fact check, and they are also describing this Alt News and vishwasnews.com. They are also describing how they check fact, how they check videos and photos, the process to make you understand the tools and techniques behind the fact verification. So this is the answer, and a lot of WHO websites, our health ministry website, our other ministries website, also they are doing this fact check, and you can visit these websites to get the answers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
My pleasure.
So, yes.
Thank you.
So with that, we have come to the end of the first presentation. So I will be taking the second and the last presentation of today. Just give me 1 minute. Since sir has already discussed in detail how to combat the fake news, I will rather just discuss about the how social media itself can be used in disaster management. I will also be sharing some of the case studies also, like where in the past social media has been used like very rigorously in disaster situation, and we will also try to see what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media, and we will try to understand all this. So yes, just let me share my screen. Dr. Hajitko, can you confirm? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay, okay. So, before I go ahead with my main topic, uh, main content of my presentation, I will consider it my duty and mandate also to share the COVID-19 prevention and information. So, our fight against COVID is not yet over. So though we have already started vaccinating ourselves, but still we need to follow basic precautions such as like physical distancing, also using of face covers, practicing frequent hand washing, and respiratory etiquettes to be followed, and also self monitoring of health by all, and like reporting if there are any illness at the earliest to the concerned authority. So, like sir also highlighted that social media has become the most popular channel of information and communication in today's world. It is predominantly, say, dependent on internet. So last decade of the 20th century and you could say the first decade of the millennial saw a very surge in various social media platforms, such as it started with popular site. I think most of you remember the Orkut and the High Five provided a platform for sharing the information immediately. And just in 2004, the Facebook, all new variant Facebook came up that was introduced that became very popular among the youth especially. Actually, it revolutionized the world of social networking. Since then, various social media platforms came up, such as WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, and various other Twitters. They have also developed, and the development in the networking field also, an introduction of, you say, the broadband network and Wi-Fi technology. It also supported with the introduction of smartphones also, that gradually become very affordable even to the low-income group of population, which resulted in the rise of social networking sites usage also. And this rise also resulted in demand for various development of one-touch, easy to use application, which are for short form application known as apps. These apps-based interaction further it increased I would say the familiarity and popularity of the smartphones and other mobile devices such as tablets, increasing social media using many folds. So like even in PM 10-point agenda, in Prime Minister in Asian Ministerial Conference on Disaster Risk Reduction that was held in November 2006, highlighted gave out the 10-point agenda, where in I will just specify myself to 2 points. That is PM 10-point agenda 5, where he focused that we should make effort, and also effort must be made to leverage technology to enhance the efficiency of our disaster risk management efforts. And this requires the use of technology in suppose resource planning and all that. And also in PM 10 agenda number 7, he mentioned that that utilize the opportunity provided by social media and mobile technology for disaster risk reduction. So we have to make effort towards this side, that we need to utilize the opportunity provided by social media and mobile technologies to develop a rather society like social media strategy for disaster risk management in the country. Like media is transforming disaster responses. It is helping like response agencies in very quickly organizing themselves and enabling citizens to connect more easily with authorities. So just to give you idea about the characteristic of social media, like social media are the platforms that enable the interactive web by engaging user to participate in also, and comments on, and also create a content as means of communicating with other users and the public. So just in detail, if you say social media has the following characteristics, you can say that a wide variety of content format, including text or video or photograph, audio, PDF, all this can be shared. And also it allows the interaction to cross one or more platforms also. Not only you are stick to one platform, you can switch the platform also, like through social media, emails and feeds also. And you can also involve different level of engagement by participant who can create or comment or social networking networks also. And also it enhance the like I would say enhance the speed and bandwidth of information dissemination also. So look, there is the information disseminate very fast through social media, and it provide from one to one to many, and many to many communication. So yeah, and it also enables communication to take place in real time, asynchronously over time, and also extended like engagement by creating real time online events, or extending online interaction like just we are doing right now, or like live events. Or, all these are some of the characteristics of social media. And like in contrast to the traditional form of media, which are typically limited to reach and restrict to the place of like performance, social media tools are able to broadly overcome this barrier, because basically of five characteristics that differentiate social media from other traditional media. First is, you can say, the collectivity in the sense, the collective nature of social media. It serves to like connect people across the geographical boundaries and time zone via common platform. And also you can say the collectivity and connectivity is unlike other forms of media or communication. Social media is able to connect user to other resources through the sharing of web links and all. And also completeness in the sense, social media is able to capture contribution and keep them in a persistent state for others to view and share. So anybody can later on come and view and also share it further. And also clarity, like content on social media website is usually highly visible, with participating people aware of each other activities, and also content posted. And collaboration, people are like encouraged to share and contribute in areas they are interested in by gathering suppose information and providing feedback. So everybody can contribute. So these are some of the things. And also talking about the crises are complex in nature, like disaster crisis. They are very complex in nature and have very disproportionate effect, and can move at a varying speed. By harnessing the characteristic of the social media tool, organizational like capacity to demonstrate resilience in response to crisis can be very significantly enhanced by creating new avenue for collaboration to help build more resilient communities over time. So there is a, I will say, need to shift our paradigm across seven broad areas. I will just highlight the few points. Like suppose the purpose. Prior to the advent of social media tools, the use of the internet was largely confined to information purpose. So we have to find a way to engage people through the use of more creative and I would say innovative social application to enhance the collaboration with like-minded communities. And talking about the core activity, like here we have to be like equipped with robust capability like capacities to support the decision making processes with time analysis insights. And talking about stakeholder, like we have to encourage various stakeholders so that we can have the all the needed information at one point. And also our decision taken are based on a variety of good factual facts, and not on like a few points only. So if you have good number of data, then you make a decision where the various stakeholders are taking into part. So it will be a very good response also. And information content also, new social media capacities can help crisis manager analyze the interdependencies of discrete data and their associate relationships, so as to provide a better understanding of emerging issues and their emergent effects. And also treatment of information. So you say the adaptation of social media platform that support the information transparency and sharing can help to integrate and streamline crisis management processes, which will satisfy the information needed by the all stakeholder involved. And also the most important is software tools also. Just now what we have discussed, sir has highlighted very nicely, like open source platforms which can provide a range of flexible tools to gather information and equip people with the necessary social media and user generated content management capacities, will enhance the analytical processes and work stream and work strength also. And finally, the outcome, like a crisis response formulated by considering, suppose, a specific assignment and a stakeholder like perspective and crowdsource opinion, use social media would enable stakeholder to make better decision within acceptable level of risk and uncertainty. So if you just see about the past, present, and future of social media tools, so suppose about the purpose was earlier to inform, but now if you we see it is to share, and in future I think the future will be to engage people. Similarly, if you talk about the core activity, earlier it was gathering information, now tracking issues, and also in future it will be like guiding action. So there will be there will be a shift of use of social media gradually as we move further. And if you talk about social media tool across crisis management phases, crisis management can be broadly just say divided into three phases. If you say crisis preparedness, response, and recovery. So during the crisis preparedness phase, we can say the focus is on the preventive activities that seek to reduce the known risk. That could be an equal focus in this phase on crisis management planning and training of the crisis management team. And during crisis response, the focus will be on the speed and effectiveness of the initial response. There will be a need for quick situational awareness to help authorities respond effectively after the crisis hit, like that. And the last one, the crisis recovery phase, it requires like long-term planning and support to restore the situation back to normalcy. So social media functions for crisis management when we are talking about that. So across across these three stages that we just discussed, social media tool can be used for information dissemination, or disaster planning and training, or collaborative problem solving and decision making, and also like information gathering also. So this is you can see in the figure, which is which elaborates this thing in ensuring and if you see talk about information dissemination, like information dissemination through social media tool is a very effective means to provide reliable information very quickly to the public, and to enable them to better prepare for and respond to crisis. However, the effectiveness is dependent on on the reach and penetration of social media platforms. So across technological know-how, or the education, or the age, language, and culture. And disaster planning and training, that is also very important. And collaborative problem solving and decision making is very important, like just now like we discussed, that crowdsourcing using social media facilitates collaborative problem solving and decision making by integrating various streams of information from mobile and web based technologies. And finally, the information gathering also, on the scene footage, like citizen journalism and disaster assessment are central, and are central to inform the for information gathering and coordinating in the crisis response. So let us just discuss some of the examples, of examples where social media has been used in disaster situation, and also dealing with emergencies caused by disaster in their in the respective position. So first example that I'm sharing is the Chennai flood 2015. And example of extensive use of social media in India can be seen in December 2015, when Chennai he was hit by series of heavy rainfall, which resulted in a severe urban flood. It lasted for more than a month, and the NDRF, that is National Disaster Response Force, was very busy in rescue and relief operation. And during this time, a strategy was framed out to reach the people through social media instead of being dependent more on broadcast media or the print media. And this information sharing was very like social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp were being two ways communication podium. Messages, but also they can send videos, messages, or to share real-time information instantly across the flow. And the message which were coming in from all social media channels were disseminated to the team working in ground zero. The NDRF were also able to post picture on his Twitter handle with the hashtag suppose NDRF HQ or the Chennai rains and like Chennai floods. All these hashtags were used to mark some information to the NDRF. So during this also whole community came together to save life. Suppose the take the example of private companies like Ola, which is a taxi ride company, also launched boat rides app free of cost for rescue operation. And also the Skype, which we commonly use for as a social media platform, also it announced free international calls on landlines and mobile. And Facebook used these safety check tools on its homepage. This tool was uh, incidentally first launched during Nepal earthquake, and this search engine giant Google also initiated a link such as resource for Chennai floods to help the victim also. Moreover, some Indian companies like Reliance, Vodafone's, Airfare also they also offered like free benefits to the victims that were stuck in flood. So here you can see how various social media come together to contribute in the disaster situation. Or you take the other example of Haiti earthquake, that is 2010. So during Haiti earthquake, the unparalleled use of like information system increased. Like Twitter reporting is so fast and real that by the time mainstream media like it aired those extreme events, they already become a trend word on Twitter search. So while Twitter was faster than mainstream media during Haiti tragedy, Google also during this time introduced a like Google Person Finder, or like it a option for the first time on the electronic media platform, where like which was deployed to work as a tool for people to find their loved ones or the kin stuck in some disaster. So that tool was used very much during this time. And also during this earthquake in Haiti earthquake, for the first time, Twitter was also used as a source of raising fund of more than 8 billion US dollars for the earthquake victim. And not only Twitters, like social media enthusiasts, they have also used mainstreaming like Facebook also in sending out information related to crisis situation to the family and friends. So thus you can understand that the scope of social media during Haiti earthquake has been very clearly seen from quick information dissemination to fundraising drives, and also Google person finder, thus paving the way for using like tools like Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and other blogging sites to send out information to different part of the world and different section of the society. Let us take one more example about the Queensland flood. So this is another success story of social media, and that can be traced in its use by the Queensland Police Department during flood in 2011. In the year 2010-11, Victoria, which is a state in Australia, was hit by a series of flood that beginning from the September and through March 2011 up to March 11. So in this event, Facebook was more prominent source of information as compared to Twitter. Mm, sorry. Three major hashtags such as Queens QLD flood, that is Queensland flood, or TCY, or the or other floods hashtag were used for disseminating of information on Facebook and Twitter, and they were in trend very quickly. And when we talk about the Queensland flood case, the use of Facebook was more prominent in comparison to the Twitter, and also Facebook and Google Person Finder was also used extensively during this time. And also, if you talk about the safety check features launched by Facebook, was also supported by its location tracking features also. So thus, we can say that social media has spread its wing ever since its inception. And when it comes to disaster management, the scope has been more widened, we can say. So regarding the gap and limitation, I won't say much because our earlier speaker has already given a detailed lecture about this fake news. But I will just add that social media is we can say a two-edged sword. So it does have it does have certain merits to his belt under his belt, but it can be misused, and we cannot neglect that. So the tendency of human nature to sensitize news or the basic information may get disproportionately constructed, and as a result of which rumors is created or misleading people with regards to online activities. So just like sir has shown the example, like the misinformation of chicken as a carrier of coronavirus was also widely disseminated across India through social media, which resulted in billions of dollars of loss to the All India Poultry Breeder Association that was reported by them. So you can understand how one misinformation can result in lots and lots of losses as a consequence of the misinformation. So Nimish sir highlighted, every individual should realize that managing disaster is not restricted to any perception, but all of us we have to contribute in it. And also circulation of fake news will hamper the management of disaster, which was also highlighted. So in a world where technology is increasingly playing a very important leading role in almost every sector, the availability of new technological tools for risk communication and dissemination also increases in quality and number. So alongside the traditional early warning information and communication technologies, the rapid spread of smartphones has increased the access to apps also. So there are various apps that are being available in the Google app or Google platform or various other platforms, where you can use this app for getting the early warning of regarding various disasters. Suppose the Mosam app, which is a mobile app of the India Meteorological Department, which is very you can say seamless and user friendly app for to get the information about the weather products. So user can access observe, they can get weather reported information or the forecast or the even the radar images, and they can be proactively warned of the impending weather events. Or take the example of the other app such as Meghdut, which is also a very joint initiative of that was a joint initiative of IMD, that is the India Meteorological Department, and IITM, that is the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology. And also along with the ICAR, we call it Indian Council of Agricultural Research. And the aim was to deliver, so you can say, the critical information to the farmers through a very simple and easy to use mobile application. Or the Damni lighting app is also developed by the IITM. This app is also used for monitoring all lightning activities which are happening in specific for all Indias, and they give alert regarding the lightning. If lightning is happening nearby you, based on your GPS location, and also it can give you warning up to 20 kilometers or up to 40 kilometers. And there is one more very interesting app that I will suggest, the TN Smart mobile app, which has been introduced by the Tamil Nadu Disaster Management Authority, and with an aim to disseminate alert, and it would be linked to an alarm system to all whoever registered to that app. So in this app, using this app, information regarding disaster, possibilities, warnings, amounts of rainfall, do's and don'ts during flood or any other hazard, etc., would be disseminated. And one very interesting thing is, suppose during disaster like tsunami and cyclone, the alarm would go on go to the register mobile, all the people who have registered, and the alarm won't stop until and unless you view the message. So that was quite interesting. And also, I think you have heard of the other apps such as Arogya Setu. I think everybody knows about this app. So this app was also to aimed at augmenting the initiative of the government of India, particularly the Department of Health, in proactively reaching out to and informing the user of the app regarding risk, best practices, and relevant advisory, particularly to pertaining to the contamination of the COVID-19, contaminant of the environment. And also, there are some other apps also, such as the app that was launched by the National Center for Seismology, NCS, which is the nodal agency of the government of India for monitoring of earthquake activities in the country. So like uh, you can say like there are various apps that are available from where you can guess the early warning information or warning information regarding various disaster. So some highlighting, but however, like I mentioned, there are both the two side of the coin. So same some significant. If you talk about just to compile in one page, I will say some like significant disadvantage in the use of social media. You can say the like the scope of developing rumors cannot be ruled out from social media, which was very nicely discussed earlier. And also misuse of data available on social media also serve as a very high potential risk for losing privacy also. At times, even authenticity of the information is spread through social media cannot be trusted. And moreover, the rumors on social media can be very difficult task because it needs to be very clear immediately through prompt video and audio, which can be very time-taking task. And internet in India is also not available to each and every class of people, so which restrict the use of internet to most urban and few rural people also. And few segment of population do not fully understand the use of social media, and they are not even interested in connecting with the world through social media networking. And like talking about, even if the technology is provided, most of the people working at the ground level during crisis do not understand the use of social media and are not like very comfortable in disseminating information through social media. And training the professional also who help from different strata of like social society for use of social media and disaster time can be very, very huge task. And also the most important is the network connectivity issue. They are very common in especially in high altitudes or those area where disaster has just struck. So in India, and this definitely means that not many people are exposed to social media, who when they are exposed to disaster, or those people who are living in very rural or remote areas in India. So these are some of you can say the disadvantage of social media. And however, there are various potential area also where social media can contribute significantly. Suppose use of social media can help in locating people in disaster, which was seen very useful option in during the Chennai flood 2015. And also a two-way communication is enabled by social media, like is far better than the other media sources where the communication is rather sometimes one way. And also like the information dissemination is very quicker when which led people to take necessary action in very timely manner. And various other activities such as raising money for helping and collaboration with important organizations becomes very easy, which was seen during the Haiti earthquake, which we discussed. And even the relief operation are more timely and effective, which was also seen in Chennai floods, because those victims, those people who got stuck in some place, they were tweeting out or they were giving information about their location. So the search team it became very easy for the search team to reach them. So this can be also a very good option of use of social media. And also social media provide information to local authorities, alerting them for calamity like situation, thus providing opportunity like for and timely, or you can say the early evacuation from the area that are prone to the disaster. And continuous data collection and dissemination of new information can be very useful when you use social media. So that's all from my side. Thank you. Let me see if there are some questions. Mm, as of now, I don't see any question. So I think there are some questions about the fake news and the use of that. I will forward those questions to the our earlier speaker, Nimish sir, but I do not see any question that is directed towards me. So, so if you have any questions, I have shared the feedback link with you in the just now. I'm sharing the feedback link with you in the chat. You can raise your question in the comment section. There is one option given there, comments. You can ask your question in the comment option under the feedback link also. We will definitely look at your questions and try to get back to you. So with that being said, we have come to the end of today's webinar. I hope this webinar was very useful to you in the content, and I think it has. You have got the various informations that we wanted to share with you about the how misinformation can be very detrimental in disaster situation, and how you can what you as a end user can do about it, what how to check the data, the authenticity of any data before trusting it. So I hope, and I think you also have learned about the usage and the scope and the merits and demerits of social media in disaster situation. So thank you very much for joining us today in this webinar. So in the end, I would like to thank and express my sincere gratitude to Major General Manoj Kumar Bindal, who is the Executive Director of NIDM, and Professor Surya Prakash, who is the chair of this webinar and also the head of the GMR division NIDM, for providing the innovative and encouraging environment and moral guidance whenever we need, and also continuously suggesting us and enthusiasm and motivating us to excel in whatever and in all our future endeavors. And also I could not thank enough and I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to our speaker Nimish Kapoorji, who despite his busy schedule was ready to accept our invitation and also show us various both demonstration also and his lecture also to enlighten the participant with his vast knowledge and experience about the subject. And I must convey my thanks to our participant also for joining us in the today's webinar. Hope you have some key takeaways points from this webinar. And I must mention my thanks to my GMR division team also, Mr. Anil Kathet, Dr. Harjeet Kaur, and our IT team, Mr. Balaji, Shovit, Gaurav, for their coordination in making this event very successful one. So thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us in today's session. Thank you. The feedback link is shared in the chat. The session, the link will be, the meeting will be continuing for 2 more minutes. You can go to the feedback link and give your feedback. Thank you.